Today we have two very popular love bracelet styles. I'm super excited to be breaking it down and helping you guys decide which one is going to be working best for you. Do I prefer one over the other? I think the answer is a definite yes. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Vivian here. Guess what guys, I took the love bracelet off of my hand and I have another one. So today we're gonna take a deep dive into the love bracelets. Let's see which one works best for you. We're gonna take a deep dive into comparing the two in sizes, model shots, try on, pretty much everything you need to know before you make a purchase decision, because they are very different to me personally, and I definitely want to display that through this video. So if you are new to the channel, My First Luxury offers a lot of the in-depth reviews on fine jewelry, designer handbags, and more. So if you're someone who's interested in that area and learning more about luxury, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I upload new videos every week. If you guys have watched the other love bracelet comparison videos, you would know that this one is a bracelet that I have owned for over 5 years now, and I have chatted with you guys. These bracelets I have been wearing with me since I've gotten it. It's definitely one of those jewelry pieces that I really enjoy wearing. I normally wear my stacks with me on the daily, and I do think that this is one of the really good investments because the regular love bracelet is so popular. They have decided to add a few variations into the collection, one of them being the small size love bracelet. I remember going to the boutique and try this bracelet on when it was initially launched, and I thought it was a little bit too small for my body build. I didn't really go ahead and purchase it. Cartier love bracelet comes in 3 different types of gold. So there's rose gold, there's yellow gold, and there's also white gold. White gold is actually the most expensive amongst all 3 different types of gold. And I think for yellow gold and rose gold, they share the same price point if you're getting the same variation. If you're getting a full gold, full yellow gold, or full rose gold love bracelet, they're going to be priced at $6,300 US as of now, September 2020. And the white gold one is going to be slightly more. I think it's like couple $100s more. The price point for the small love bracelet is now $4,050 US plus tax. So we're definitely going to be getting into the size and the try on part. So right now I'm just giving you guys like an overview of this collection. Prior filming this video, I did make sure and measured my wrist size. It's 17 centimeter. So the size I chose for this bracelet is also size 17. I have owned the regular size love bracelet in rose gold for over 5 years now, and I think it's one of the best designer jewelry investments. For the whole Cartier lineup, they really do have pieces from, you know, the top end, which is full pavé, that comes down to more of a entry-level pieces. They also have a lot of different pieces in between. They have the 10 diamonds, which pretty much wherever you see like, you know, impression of a love, they fill it with the diamonds. And then they also have the 4 diamonds one, which I also did a review on. If you guys want to check it out, make sure you check the links over here. Would you know which one suits you the most? I would want to know before I go into the boutique and make a purchase. So now let's dive into the in-depth part where I will be showing you guys the difference between the two, how they open differently, and what they look like on. So let's get into the fun part and showing you guys all the differences, which hopefully will help you make a decision on choosing which bracelet works best for you. Let's first take a look at the small love bracelet. This is the information bar that includes the size, the serial number, and also the gold hallmark that's engraved on the inside of the bracelet. As you can see, I have already opened this small size love bracelet, and it's more of a hinge mechanism, so it's very different than the regular size one. Therefore, one side is closed, and then this side is where you can actually unscrew the love screw and open it up so you can place it on your wrist. And once you place it on your wrist, then you can close it just like this. I'm going to zoom in and show you guys what the actual mechanisms look like because they're very tiny. So now going in. So this is one side of the closure and this is the other side. This is basically the side where you click into the other side so you can lock them in. And this is the receiving side. And I'm demonstrating you how to close them. And here it goes. The opposite side from the opening part is a hinge, which locks in the bracelet, so only one side is open, and you can see this is the hinge mechanism, and this is the main difference between the small and the regular size. This is another shot to show you how to actually open the opening side. The left side has to go up while you pull down the right side, just like this. This is a really nice detail that I could appreciate, which locks in both sides, and then you can use the screwdriver that comes with the bracelet and tightening up by locking the love screw. This pretty much locks everything in place. As you can see, I was trying to wiggle and see if there's any possibility that I could pull them open. You can do that. And for opening, just simply unscrew the love side and then you can open the bracelet. And pretty much this is how you open and lock the small size love bracelet. And if you're someone who is really an enthusiast, I'm here to show you a bonus footage. This is basically me trying to show you the screw side when it opens, and you can see that you can push it up and down. So you can see that there is a line in the middle of the screw mechanism. So if you place it in the same direction as the rest of the screw impression like this, then that means it's locked. And you can see it doesn't go into the receiving side. And to unlock it, you simply use a screwdriver and turn it down. Now you can see it's in a different direction as the screw impression, and voila, there you go. You can then place the receiving side, and then by locking them in, you just turn it back, just like that. Now they're closed. Now let's move on to the regular size love bracelet, and you know that this is my pride and joy for 5 years, and you can see signs of wearing and lots of scratches on the bracelet, but the mechanism is still intact and works pretty well, I would say. And let me show you the details on this one. Unlike the mechanisms on the small size bracelet, the regular size one has a screw and a receiving side on both sides. So I'm going to show you guys the details on both sides. And this is the left part of the bracelet, which, as I told you, there is a screw and also there is a receiving side on the other end. And the other part of the bracelet has the exact same design. This is the receiving end you wear towards your wrist. You can see if there's space made for the other side to clip in. Next, I'm going to show you guys a demonstration of how the regular size love bracelet is closed. And like I mentioned, they're identical on both sides. There's a receiving end and a closing end, and you just clip them into each other. And then you can use the screwdriver to lock in the screw. This is actually a newer mechanism on the regular size love bracelet. As the original version, you can take out the screws. And now the screws don't come out anymore. Next, let's take a look at the size differences between the two, which I'm going to measure each of them for you guys. You can see the difference between how thin, how thick each bracelets are, and then you can make a decision from there. And you can see this is a small size love bracelet again. I'm just holding it on my hand so you can kind of see how thin and sleek it is. And in real life, it really is a very dainty piece. but maybe with a zoom in shot, it looks bigger than it is. But if you look at the coming up shot of the regular size love bracelet, you will see that there is a difference. And here is a regular size. It appears to be more robust and definitely wider to the eye. When it came out, the small one was not available, so that was my first choice. And now that they're together, I'm sure you can see there's more contrast between the two. You can see that the small one is definitely thinner. And I learned that the size on the small size bracelet, the width of it is 3.6 millimeter, and the width for the regular size love bracelet is 6.1 millimeter. So under 2 point something millimeter difference. Obviously, both pieces can be wear on its own, and the thinner one fits more of a smaller frame or somebody who likes a very, very dainty piece versus a regular one, which it makes a very statement piece. And that's the original size that Cartier rolled out when they first introduced this collection. And the thinner one, which is a small size, had only come out less than 5 years ago, but it's also very popular because of the price point as well. So here's a little bit more details to share with you guys on the information bar. The way the information is laid out is almost identical besides the manufacturer stamps. Alright, let's see how heavy each of them weighs. So the first one is the regular size love bracelet, and it weighs about 32 grams. Next, let's see for the small size how much it weighs. And it weighs about 19 grams. If you watched our videos before, you would know that now it's time to measure it. So here, let's measure the first regular size love bracelet. The width of it is about 6 millimeter, and for the skinny small size, it's about 3.62. Hi guys, here comes the try-on part. I did just put on the small love bracelet on my hand, and excuse my tan line here, but this is what it looks like on. I would say from the try-on point of view, it's very easy to lock the bracelet because one side is hinged, which is on this side, and this is the side where you close the screw, like I showed you guys earlier. So this actually, is very easy. You can do it with one hand, and that's what I noticed, and that's different than the regular love bracelet. It's very sleek. When you choose the right size, it kind of just sits on your wrist like that, and I like the way it looks. Definitely very, very dainty. Alright, so now this is the try-on for the regular size love bracelet, and like I said, every time when I try to put these on myself, it's a little bit of struggle because you have to kind of make sure they stay intact on both sides, so they stay flush, and then you can go ahead and screw in the screws. That was a little bit of the struggle, but this is the size for the regular size love bracelet. And it looks a little bit thicker, and like I mentioned earlier with the measurements, it is like almost 2 millimeter difference on the width, and that's what it looks like on. And you can clearly see the screw prints on here versus the skinny one, but right now I'm going to put back the skinny one to show you guys what they look like on. Hello again. So this is basically both pieces together, and you can see that one is significantly smaller and thinner than the other one, and that's what I'm talking about. If you want a really, really dainty look, this is definitely what you're looking for. But I do prefer the mechanism on this one because it's you turn it down to open it and then you push it in and lock it, versus this you have to screw in on both sides. There's screw on both ends, and this is what they look like. Usually I wear my Jason Clou, the nail bracelet, with me. Both of them together, they look more of a statement piece, but I think if you just wear this alone, it already give you that kind of appearance. So this is the two look together on hand, and one is definitely a lot skinnier than the other one, as you can see. So I do think if you want to look for something a little bit more statement-like, then the regular size is definitely something for you, and depending on your build. Like for me, I have a size 17 for both of these sizes right now, but you can see the skinny one just look very, very dainty, and I personally prefer the look of this one. So let me know what you guys think and which size love bracelet is your favorite or your preferred size. So let's see. I guess everybody all likes different things. If you like this video, I would love if you give this video a thumbs up. It really means a lot for the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? I do a lot of videos like this on the channel. So if you haven't checked the other videos yet, there's a bunch of links down there, or YouTube's gonna recommend you. Keep on watching a few more videos on the channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment area below. I look forward to talking with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Bye.